Hey guys, today I'm doing a review on one of Brine's newest heads, the Brine Remix. It costs $100 right now, which is reasonable for a brand new head. Right now it is only the high school spec, no X available. This I believe is just the regular Brine Remix. There is a Brine Remix Super Light. I know the Super Light weighs 4.1 ounces. Which puts it right above the lightest heads in the game, like the Warrior Evo Light and the Warrior Nas. And the reason it weighs so little is it actually shares the same technology as the Warrior Nas. It uses Nas technology. I'm not exactly sure how it works with patent and copyright infringements. And if I'm not mistaken, both Brine and Warrior are both owned by New Balance. So that might be the reason they're allowed to share technology. But you can feel just like when you pick up a Nas, it's just surprisingly light. It feels like next to nothing in your hands. Brine Remix, I like the face shape a lot. You can see it's got that flare up in the middle, much like the Nas, and like the blade from forever ago that everyone loves so much. It's got a nice flare on the inside and a good pinch to it, not too pinched. A nice high flare and pinch to it, so you can have really good hold down the throat. So I really like the face shape. It resembles the Nas and the Cobra because of the flare. The sidewall, it's got a good amount of connectors in the sidewall. Pretty interesting looking pattern, which I like, and it seems like it's relatively rigid for such a light head. As far as the string holes go, that's probably my favorite thing about this head. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of them, which looks just like a clutch in the number of string holes they have. But the only thing different about this is the string holes are just a little bit smaller, which makes them pretty much the perfect size. I dislike the clutch because the string holes are so small, or so large. I'll show it to you next to, I have here a Clutch X. So if you look, the holes, the left is the Remix, the right is the Clutch X. The holes in the Remix are smaller than the ones on the Clutch X by a good bit, which I like a lot. The heads are actually very, very similar looking in design. You can see down at the bottom of the sidewall, pretty much the same design. They both have the little thing at the top. The only thing that's different is the weight. You can feel that the Clutch X is considerably heavier than the Remix. And the flare. The Clutch doesn't really have the flare, but I think it's another great addition to Brine's head. Brine's heads, their selection. I'd probably recommend it for an attackman or a midfielder. It worked pretty well for both. At $100, it is a little steep when you could get something for a little bit cheaper. But overall, I really like it, and I like what they did with the sidewall holes. And it looks like it'd be great to string. Unfortunately, I'm not stringing this. I'll be dyeing it, but I'll post a video when that's all done anyway. So make sure to check back often for more reviews, and check out www.eastcoastdyes.com if you want to order anything.